How's it going, everybody? My name's Release Radar, and welcome to my review of the LG UQ7590PUB 4K 75-inch TV. Let's get into it. This TV is a fantastic television with a gorgeous display. The picture quality is top-notch with deep blacks and vibrant colors. The large screen size is great for watching movies or sports, and the 4K resolution ensures that everything looks sharp and detailed. The TV also has a wide viewing angle, so you can sit anywhere in the room and still get a great picture. The specs for this display are as follows. It is a screen size of 75 inches with a resolution of 3840 by 2160, aka 4K. It has a 120Hz refresh rate with HDR support through HDR10 and HLG. The smart TV platform is LG's WebOS, and it is powered by a quad-core processor. There's approximately 20 milliseconds of input delay, and it has a 2.0 audio channel at 20 watts. One of the cool features about this display is its smart TV functionality. It has built-in access to popular streaming apps like Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu, and the interface is very easy to navigate. The TV also has support for voice control, so you can use your voice to search for content or control your TV. And there is also an application you can install on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet, which you can use to control the TV even further. Yet, there are some times while navigating through the TV's interface that you will notice it slowing down just a little bit, and it doesn't happen all the time, but it is very noticeable when it does. Obviously, this TV comes with a remote, and it feels like it's made out of pretty cheap plastic, and it's nothing special, but it does get the job done. It has dedicated quick access buttons at the top, as well as settings, input, power, and a couple of other options. You have volume and channel switching, a mute button, a home button, and a dedicated Netflix, Disney+, Prime Video, and LG Channels button as well. In terms of design, this display has a sleek and modern look. The bezel around the screen is very thin, which helps the TV blend in with your home decor, and the display is also wall mountable, so you can hang it from your wall if you prefer. Now, this is a very affordable 4K 75-inch TV, and because of that, they did have to cut some corners with the design, and unfortunately, the I/O is very limited. You get one USB in and two HDMIs, and one of those HDMIs is ARC compatible, but you only get two. There's also an antenna/cable in, and an Ethernet jack at the back, and that is it for I/O. But we do have to remember that that's just because this is one of the budget options for a 4K 75-inch TV. It's not one of the crazy high-end expensive ones. This display is also a great choice for gaming due to its large screen size, 4K resolution, and low input lag. The large screen size is great for gaming as it provides a more immersive experience. You'll be able to see more of the game world, which can be especially helpful in a handful of games with a lot of action on the screen. The 4K resolution ensures that everything looks sharp and detailed, which is especially important for games with high-quality graphics. The TV's high refresh rate of 120Hz also helps to reduce motion blur and give you fast-paced action in modern FPS titles. This display is also HDR compatible, so if the content that you're watching or the game that you're playing on your console supports HDR, you can take advantage of that as well. This display also has a number of advanced picture settings that allow you to fine-tune the picture for your liking. For example, you can adjust the color, temperature, sharpness, and noise reduction to get the best possible picture, but the display also comes with several different presets that we're just going to go ahead and take a look at right now. Now we're going to take a look at what backlight bleed looks like on this display. If you don't know what that is, it's when you have an all black image and you can kind of just see light bleeding from behind the panel. That's the best way I can describe it. So I'm just going to put an all black image up on screen that has been up on screen while talking about this. And let's just see what it looks like on this display. And as we can see by this picture, the backlight bleed on this display is pretty bad. That's just kind of the way it is with some TVs, and this is just one of those TVs. So if you're looking for true blacks, this is obviously not an OLED, and it's definitely not going to be the TV for you if true blacks are something that you care about. Next up, we're going to compare the quality of the sound of the TV with its built-in speakers to the quality of the sound with the soundbar that I use. Now keep in mind this is over a YouTube video recording with a microphone on my camera, so it's not going to sound exactly like I hear it in person, but you should be able to hear a difference between the TV's built-in speakers and my soundbar. Now that audio test is out of the way, let's go ahead and test out what it looks like to play some high refresh rate games on this display. We're going to be using my PC powered by a 4090, 32 gigs of RAM, and a Ryzen 9 7900X. We're going to be playing some Halo Infinite at 4K 120. So let's go ahead and look at that right now. Before we get into the gameplay, I do want to remind you guys that this video is in 30 FPS, so it might not look like 120 to you, but I promise you it is on the display. It's just not outputting to this video at 120 or even 60 because my new camera records at 30 FPS at 4K. Anyway, let's get into the gameplay. So another thing I will say is that you have to make sure you have enough space in your living room for a 4K TV. And what I mean by that, you don't want your TV to be super close to you because that is an uncomfortable viewing experience. Because if you have a, let's say, 40-inch TV and your couch is fairly close to it so you can comfortably see everything, but then you get a 75-inch TV and you don't move your couch, the TV is going to fill up so much more of your vision and it's not going to be a comfortable experience if you're sitting too close. And the reason I'm saying this is I kind of wanted to get an 86-inch TV or like an 85-inch or whatever, but with the amount of space I had to work with in my living space, there just wasn't room for something like that. So you have to make sure you have enough optimal distance between the display and your couch so you get the best experience you can out of this TV. Now, this TV MSRP is for about $700, but on sale it can be had for as low as $550. I got mine on Black Friday 2022 for about $550. It was like $6 something after tax, but the sticker price was like $550, right? And so I think it's an incredible display if you play a lot of games. I played the first half of God of War Ragnarok on my old TV, which was a Sony 65-inch TV at 60 hertz. And then I played the latter half of God of War Ragnarok on this TV, which is a 4K 120 hertz TV at 75 inches. And that added screen real estate really does make a huge difference. Games feel so much more immersive. And I'm saying this not as somebody who just reviewed this TV for a week or whatever. Like, I bought this TV as my TV and I've used it for over a month and I've absolutely loved my time with it. It is an incredible display. So if you're still rocking a 1080p TV and you're looking to upgrade, I say go for this. And if you don't want to spend $700, wait for a sale because it can be had for as little as $550 before tax. And if you do have a 4K TV, but it's like a 4K 50-inch TV and you're looking to get something bigger, I also recommend this display. Now, as I said before, make sure you have enough room for a comfortable viewing experience. You don't want to feel cramped because your TV is too big. So you do have to keep that in mind. But overall, having a new 4K 75-inch TV at 120 hertz is incredible. If you have a computer that can push 4K 120 and you play games in your living room, go for it. If you have a console that can push 4K 120 and you want to be able to have just a better overall console gaming experience, go for it. If you watch a lot of content and you're looking to get a new TV, go for it. I honestly do really recommend this TV, but you do have to remember that this display only has 2 HDMIs. And the reason that I'm bringing that up again is that for some people, that's just going to be an absolute deal breaker. If you keep more than 2 devices plugged into your TV, this is not going to work for you. Now, for me, I knew going into this that 2 devices is the bare minimum. I have my computer hooked up and my PlayStation 5 hooked up, and that's it. And it's pretty easy to unplug and plug HDMIs in. So if I wanted to unplug my PS5 and plug in my laptop so friends can watch each other play VR on the big screen, I could also do that. But overall, I think this TV is an excellent value. I think 4K 120 hertz is just, it's an amazing gaming experience, and especially at 75 inches. If you have not experienced high refresh rate gaming and you're looking to get a new TV, I say go for it. If you're itching to just get a new TV for a better viewing experience for movies or sports or whatever you watch, I say go for it. This TV is excellent. I'm very happy with my purchase. This is my first LG TV. I did come from a Sony TV, which the Sony TV interface is a lot better than this, I will say. But the added screen size for what I got it at $550 was just an absolute steal. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. Let me know if you have any further questions about the display that I didn't address down below. And linked down below in the description, I will have links to the soundbar that I use, a cheaper soundbar that I would recommend, the TV, and the light bar. I also just got a new camera, so let me know if you like this better camera quality in this video, and I will catch you guys in my next video, which will be another Steam Deck benchmark. And until then, peace.